We had been contacted by Zoetis about a grant, and they had wanted to know kind of what we use regularly and what would be beneficial for us here. So the vet team went through everything and kind of figured out what we had in stock, what we wanted more of, what we would use, what would be great for us, and then sent that list. And we have been getting in boxes upon boxes donated from Zoetis of some of those products. We already got in a bunch of stuff for our lab, which was great. We got in some vaccines. And so we're going to see what's in these 2 boxes that just came. All right, so this is a bunch of small animal meds that we had wanted. Different antibiotics, some eye meds. More antibiotics. Yeah, all sorts of good stuff that we needed because we had a lot that was already expired, which we didn't want to use. And so this will restock us for quite some time. These are also from Zoetis though. These are provided to us at no cost. It's serum separator tubes. So every horse that comes in that gets their blood pulled for their Coggins, we need one of these. So we go through these very quickly, especially during intake. So I had just ordered a nice back stock since we just used a whole bunch with the intake the other week. So got those in today, which is fantastic. So it's kind of like Christmas, all sorts of free stuff. And yeah, the antibiotics are going to be great to have on hand because we didn't have a super big variety. So some of the things we had asked for were to give us a better range of antibiotics in case we need them. So thank you so much, Zoetis.
Oh, look at that. It's a video duel.
He's videoing. Vin's videoing.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
I think Keith had the quick draw on me.
I'm walking back to my office.
You are walking back to your office.
I just got done with lunch. Keith and I took a little walk. We're trying to get a little more exercise and be a little healthier. And on my way back to my office, and I saw Vince kind of scratched down over there, and then Keith's taking a picture of Vince. Vince doesn't know it. It's still here.
There. Yeah, that thing we haven't seen in a while.
Oh, that. Yeah.
The
I thought you meant
sunshine.
that plane, but I was like, yeah, no.
Oh, no,
I've seen
no.
planes, but
Yeah.
I've not seen
The
the sun.
sun.
In a while.
It's
The
very
sun.
bright. It's very nice
and
out.
warm out compared to a couple weeks ago when we were walking around like with so many clothes on.
I know everyone's in t-shirts today, and
Except me. I have a hoodie on. The wind's a little.
It's a little chilly.
The wind is a little. So here's the deal. So my t-shirt's not quite warm enough, but my hoodie's actually a little too warm. It's kind of a thick hoodie, but
Yeah.
I'm like, do I want to be a little chilly? Nah. So I'm just wearing my hoodie.
When summer hits, we need some HPHS tank tops.
We have tried to work on those. We'll try to see what we can do.
There you go.
Try to see what we can do.
What am I supposed to be doing?
I don't know what you were doing. You were just walking with me. You saw Vince and got distracted.
Huh, I know what I'm. Oh no, I gotta wait for. Never mind. I don't know what I'm doing.
So we're here with Dr. Gina and Nicole, and we're just going to do an update on Blackberry.
Blackberry says hello. Blackberry is our little standardbred mare that we had, and she's 6 years old. She had her bilateral nucleation. Her left eye was painful, so we went on and hurried her up and got her at the top of our list. She's doing well today. She has a little bit of discharge and some swelling, which is normal. She got an IV NSAID this morning, and she got some Exceed antibiotic that we split each side because of volume, because she didn't want to eat what we had prescribed for her over the weekend over her grain. She was like, what's that? I'm not going to eat that. So we had to resort to IV and IM medications. She's doing well. She's perky and happy and eating her hay.
Awesome. I'm so happy.
Yeah. I'm a good girl. You smell that stud? You smell your stud muffins? She's a real good girl. She is.
going?
Yeah. So I emailed.
On a mission?
You have a mare that came from your school.
Hi, buddy.
This chip. I don't know if she was used for research or trying to get some background information. If you guys have any information on this mare, like health concerns, or what she's used for. Haven't heard anything. That's okay.
Alrighty, I'm gonna head up to quarantine because some of the horses I saw were running, so maybe we can get some footage of them playing around. But right now, I think Keith is going around getting some more of all that mud and poop in the pasture. Though. Right here, I can't get too close, but this is Nakoma. He might run off. Let me see if I can. Oh, there he goes. And then Bentley. Hi, buddy. Now you want to come over here? What are you doing? So yeah, we got Keith. You can imagine it smells great. Okay, moving on. Hey, Monty. Hi, buddy. Why are you pacing back and forth? What you see? Hi, buddy. Let me get on this side because the sun's in their eyes. Here, want to come back over here? He'll come back. There we go. Now we can see you. What's going on? Have you been rolling in the mud? Okay. Bye, buddy. I think he is wanting to talk to the ladies out there, but don't worry, he is castrated. He's a gelding. Yeah, I think he just is getting excited because he wants to go over there and say hi to all the lovely ladies and maybe play. This one is Concho. Yeah. And then Chinoa's back there. This one might be Mesquite. I can't tell. Hold on. Yeah, I think this is Mesquite. Our spicy barbecue. You have such a cute face. Right. Oh yeah, let me zoom out. Somebody rolled in the mud, and I believe that is Kai. Yeah. No. That might be Katori. But oh my goodness, they all rolled in the mud. They are covered in mud. I don't know if you can see from here, but you guys are covered. Unfortunately, they're too wild to be given baths. At least for now. There they go. And so next. It looks like Tux has found a bestie. Aw. Hi, you guys. It's Tallulah and Tux. Hi, my cutie. Hi, my cutie. Tallulah. Okay, now I can come see you. I'm worried about your little eye. You got some eye goopies. Hi, sweet girl.
See, when you turn them too, you want to turn them wide. You don't pull on the reins because they'll just squish up. You don't know if you're turning them or trying to stop them. So, so that's it. My command, I tell you, go, you go. This is good. I heard the owner, the one that adopted, once adopted was here, this wall, they looked at me, looking at it. You ride like this, he's really gonna want you even more. I do want you to have a good home, girl. I want you to have a good home. I don't like horses that get abused. People that abuse horses, they make me mad. I have to take care of somebody because they abuse a horse in front of me. If in front of me, you don't do that. You make it worse, I'm gonna throw it there too. She looked at me like, Dad, aren't you gonna do anything about him do that to the horse? And I looked at her, yes I am. Do it one more time, I will do something about it. That guy just didn't know how to train a horse or anything.
So what are you doing, Haley?
Well, Haley, I am straightening up the shavings barn. It just kind of got out of hand a little bit. We had blankets all over, so we put up some hooks, kind of put the halters and stuff away, kind of cleaned up the hay area so it doesn't look as crazy. So it actually came out really nice. We actually have a clear walkway. We're not trying to step over stuff constantly and having the vet sometimes trip over stuff getting hay. But yeah, so I kind of just took a while and cleaned it up, swept it out a lot. So hopefully it stays this way, but it'll probably be dirty in a few days.
Well, it looks good.
Yeah.
Everything's stacked up neatly. And like you said, there's a pathway.
There's finally a pathway.
We have these 2 shelves here, so they organize the blankets up here. But I'm thinking we need something for the feet over here. Because this isn't organized quite yet, but we'll see what they want to do with that. Shavings look nice and neat. Haley's going to go ahead and put everything up and then throw away any trash because the day's starting to end, and then Lynn is using the leaf blower over there and cleaning out the alley. This little guy is most likely getting castrated tomorrow. So he will be in surgery tomorrow. He's small but very mighty. Hi, bud. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday. First thing this morning, the vets are going to be doing spays on 2 cats, and then they're going to be doing a castration on Gunpowder. So let's get the day started. Hi, Tallulah. Hi, Karina. Hi. He's so cute. I know. Nicole is going to go ahead and grab this cat. Got a little kitty burrito. This cat's name is Gaskell. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Glasses. Alright, ready, Nicole? Yep. Perfect. Oh, good job. Good job. Okay. That was the fleas and ticks. Yes. Getting a tick. Icky.
What can I go grab you? Is it up here already? I do not.
Hi, little kitty burrito. Stay there, kitty burrito, okay? You're doing good. It's a purrito. Alrighty, Nicole is going to go ahead and start shaving Gasket. Earlier I think I said Gaskill, but her name is Gasket.
Should I go all the way over? Not yet. All right, so we have one of the cats that Megan brought in today. She needed to get spayed. So Dr. Lydia is in the middle of that right now. She got checked for FIV and feline leukemia, and those both came back negative. So she's getting her vaccines that she needs, microchipped, her surgery, everything she needs to be adoptable. And then Megan with High Forest will be coming back to pick her up so that she can get her adopted out. We believe she's going to PetSense, so hopefully she will find her home soon.
Yeah. And then what are you doing right now? You're just holding in the...
Yep, so I am just holding on right now. She just has some oxygen flowing. She was getting just a tiny bit reactive, so we just put her on some anesthesia gas. And then she's at a good plane again of anesthesia, so I just have her on the oxygen. And then just kind of monitoring her, making sure that she looks good during her surgery, so that she wakes up okay. And once Dr. Lydia's closed and everything, we'll keep an eye on her until she's fully awake, and then let Megan know that she's ready to be picked up.
Alrighty, Gasket is all done with her surgery.
Improve.
She just placed the tattoo on her tummy to signify that she has been spayed.
And I'm covering myself.
Alrighty, Miss Gasket is going in her kennel so that she can wake up. Alrighty.
Over the weekend, we had the Plus Humane Society and HorseHumane Society Gala and red carpet event, and it was a whole lot of fun. There was everything from state senators to local mayors and law enforcement, and pretty much everybody just came together to celebrate the two humane societies here in Lewis County. And it was a really good opportunity to mingle and just get to know people on a personal level. And so I was supposed to be the one videoing, and kind of about halfway through the event, I got called up on stage so much, videoing kind of went right out of my brain. So enjoy the clips I did get, and wish you were there maybe next year. It's only a $100 ticket, and it's an awesome event. So look for it next year. But yeah, the gala went really well, and it was a huge success. We're here at the 2025 Lewis County Animal Banquet and Black Tie event.
Yes, it's a Valentine's Gala, and we are so excited about this event. This is benefiting both Horse Plus Humane Society and High Forest Humane Society. We work together for about a decade now, helping animals here in Lewis County, and this is our first joint fundraiser that we're having together, and it's a Valentine's Gala red carpet event. We have an award-winning chef. We have donated items for auction. We have a state senator coming tonight,
County mayor, sheriff, and
Everybody's
coming. And if they're not here, they're going to be bored because they weren't here. So the event, it looks great. The venue is amazing. We're at the Natchez Trace Hills Winery and Event Center, and I think everybody did a fabulous job making this place look good.
We want to say a huge thank you to the Natchez Hill Winery for donating the use of the facility for this gala. They are huge animal lovers, and we are so grateful for their support.
So me and Garfield are out at the training barn. Gunpowder over here, see if we can get a little lighter, there we go, is about to have his castration surgery. The vets are getting ready and they're on their way. He's like, what in the world?
They're just really hard to get on.
Gunpowder is laying down, and they're about to start the castration surgery. And then I have the little camera strapped on Dr. Lydia to give you guys kind of like a point of view angle. We'll see how it turns out.
Haley, do you have that eye lube? Let's get his eyes lubed real quick. We're at a surgical plan of anesthesia. Lidocaine? Okay, lidocaine's on board. Can I have the alcohol, please? Thank you. Okay, so I'm pretty much ready to go. So if you would move the bucket and that closer, and also put, if you'll hand me my sterile gloves, perfect. How's your view of things, Haley? You okay? Good. Okay. Great. You doing okay, Dr. Gina? Do we feel like he is about 3? Yep. Ready to make the first incision? Yay, surgery! I always do the downside first, and that is because I don't like bleeding to come into my site otherwise. Okay, first incision. And I'm gonna be ready for a piece of gauze next. This is my little hematoma from the lidocaine that you can see. Thank you, perfect. Alrighty, that's it. Now we just get out of his space and let him wake up. With really domesticated horses, I usually leave the halters on. With these little crazies, I leave the halter off, but I leave the towel on. And then we don't have to catch him again to get that halter off. Thank you, perfect. I gave him his Exceed. Thank you, everybody.
Alrighty, they are done with the castration surgery. So we're all gonna let him rest until he gets up and just make sure that everything's good. And the surgery went really well, so just gonna wait for him to wake up now. Haley took the halter off. So now we just wait for him to wake up.
This adorable little miniature horse is named Gunpowder. It's a great name for him. He's very fiery. We just castrated him and it went perfectly. His anesthesia induction was really smooth and his castration went really textbook. So he's about 3 years old and he hasn't been halter trained or anything yet, but he's super adorable and we're excited to get him into our training program as soon as his castration site heals. After this, we are headed up to our quarantine barn. One of the young stallions who came in through our buyout program, his name is Jafar. Jafar had some uneven pupillary light responses on intake day, but he was really wound up. He had come in with a mare, and I didn't want to sedate him for an opto exam day of. So I just documented that something was abnormal in his eyes. He also needs to be castrated. So our plan today is to run Jafar up, and we're going to sedate him. If we can get a really thorough opto exam while he's standing, great. And if we can't, we'll put him under general anesthesia, and then one veterinarian will do his castration and the other one will do his ophthalmic exam. We see a lot of blind horses here at Horse Plus. There's a lot of different reasons why horses can lose their sight. And in a lot of cases, if loss of vision is not painful and is gradual, you can have an animal that's very well adjusted. We do a lot of surgical removal of eyes for horses that are blind with painful eyes. Jafar doesn't show indications that his eyes are painful at this point, but he is a young, fiery stallion without any training, which means
if he's going to go blind in a very short period of time, he's likely not going to be well adjusted to blindness. So our job as veterinarians is to try to figure out why he's blind and how, if he has vision loss, how significant that vision loss is and how that disease is going to manifest over time. Because if it just is something congenital that was there and it's stable, then great, his vision might not change at all. So that's what Dr. Gina and I are going to do up there. And then there's one other stallion who's also young, who came in with a very large, significant leg wound. Dr. Gina and I both networked a lot this weekend and talked to our friends who are surgeons. And he cultured some really serious antibacterial resistant bacteria. So he has a lot going on systemically. We ran a complete blood count on him last week, but we want to do more blood work. So we're going to run him up. We're going to look more closely at his degree of lameness, and we're going to do some more thorough blood work, and we're going to do a little bit more thorough exam for him. We would like to be able to castrate him and at least kind of debulk his wound. We don't know if he'll need subsequent surgical interventions after that because of a bony involvement. So there's a lot we don't know about his case, but our primary concern right now is infection and wanting to make sure he's getting what he needs to be stable.
So Megan came to drop off a kitty, and she was kind enough to get us all some donuts and Dunkin' Donuts. There's another box up front, but guys, we love donuts. Thank you, Megan, so much. There you go, buddy. And then here comes Jafar. Good, buddy. This is Jafar. He got him a cookie.
That's a good boy. He's a good boy. Do you know what this is? You're a good boy. Hi, you just schmooze Haley, and I'm going to try to get this on your face, okay? Good boy. Good boy. Oh. Easy. Okay. We're going to give you hugs. Okay, Haley, our first one's IM, so I'm just gonna have you hold him. We'll pop that in and then we'll get him where we need him. 74? 750. Dr. Gina, you were so close. He's got this little, like, almost looks like a punctate cataract on the lens, and I see it in both eyes. You don't see any flare. Do you see flare? Oh, this side's a little delayed too. Look at that. No, his lens is a little cloudy. Yeah. What's throwing me with the keratitis diagnosis is the anterior chamber looks completely normal to me. It's like you would think with an inflammatory condition, we would see flare. Oh, look at that. You're not so bad about being stuck, huh?
Get sleepy and fall down.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Now they're going to start surgery on Jafar, and then after this, they're going to go to Toby.
So this sweet and very staggery boy right behind me is Jafar. He is a 4-year-old, now gelding. He came in through our buyout program in January, and we brought him in today to do a more thorough eye exam because his pupillary light response, which means how quickly his eye can tell that a bright light is shining in it, wasn't the same between left and right. And Dr. Gina and I were able to take a much closer look today under sedation. What we see are some little thin kind of fibrous defects on the lens. And so we have two top differentials for that. One of them has a pretty great prognosis. It's just kind of a congenital, a little membrane that kind of persists, but the other one is much more concerning and is kind of an autoimmune mediated inflammatory process. But we really want to give this boy a chance. He's calmed down a lot. He's the little stud that came in with a mare on the trailer, so he's very worked up on intake day. So he's had a little bit of time to decompress. He was in a pasture by himself, but had a buddy that he could kind of see close by. So he's calmed down a lot and been a really good boy. His castration went great. Anesthesia was great. He had, both of his testicles were very, very enlarged and an edematous. So edema is just fluid kind of outside where it should be in cells accumulating. He's very high. Hi, buddy, are those great pain meds? Yeah. So that was not normal, and Dr. Gina and I opened both of those testicles after they were off and looked at them. You're such a good boy. Hi, you've been very great. Yeah, I'm sorry I had to castrate you, but it's for the best. But overall, thankfully, his surgery went great, and his recovery was very smooth and beautiful. He's gonna be turned back out by himself, even though he's no longer a stallion. It takes a while for those hormones and those behaviors to kind of tone it down a little bit. So, and then even then, after that acute period is gone, we'll probably just turn him out with only geldings for a good bit. But hopefully he's young enough that his stud-like behaviors will kind of taper off. He has shoes on all 4 of his feet. So somebody has worked with him, at least enough to put shoes on him. And he's definitely halter trained, but was very easily distracted. It doesn't help that there's a field of beautiful young fillies right outside this barn. So he was a little distracted, but we are finished with that today. When he's a little tiny bit steadier, we're gonna put him back out in his field, and then we'll head back down to the hospital to run blood work and try to document all the things that we did today. Super great, handsome boy. Oh, good boy. Boy.
Issue with that last time. I was gonna say, I don't know what, but something's off. It looks real funky, and he kind of slams it a
You want to try a video? Boy. You're doing great. You're a good boy. You want to see it again?
Yeah. It definitely steps that one down a lot harder, that back leg.
Hey, you did your baby boy. Haley, he has bad news bears growing from his nose.
That's the same thing Sapphire did.
Yay.
Yeah.
You're a good boy. You have a great personality.
See?
Yeah, he's got a hip hike, hip drop for sure. And it is that left hind. Yeah.
He also slams his right front.
I don't think we can call him clinically sound. I would call him clinically comfortable. Like I would have no problem turning this horse out without meds. Okay, now he's natural back. He's natural back.
Crazy bee.
Yeah.
We could probably put him back in the pasture where Jafar was, and then just put Jafar where he was. Where he's placing his foot.
Hi, handsome boy. You're doing great. Thank you, Haley.
Boy.
Yeah, not that way. Not that way. Perfect.
Okay, there he goes.
Looks like the gauze is still on both sides, so let's make sure we do visual check of that.
Oh,
We
cool.
did a lameness exam on Toby, the young stallion that has the big wound on his leg.
Yeah.
He's comfortable, but he is lame.
Oh my.
And we're gonna run some full blood work on him, and then we did a full opto exam on Jafar. And while he's has some abnormalities, he passed for vision.
Cool.
So I went ahead and castrated him, and that went perfectly. And then we dropped Dr. Gina's wedding ring in the shavings.
Oh
We
no.
had a great team building exercise for like 10 minutes where we all looked for it, and Haley found it.
Nice.
And now I'm running these up so we can run some more blood work on somebody. We tried a new setup in our new intake barn, which was really nice. It's a pretty warm day, but I turned the heater on.
Right.
And so anesthesia recovery was great. And we've got another 3 colts up there still to castrate. So I think we might do some more castrations tomorrow.
Cool. There's something that me and my daughter have going. See, if I get bucked off a horse, I have to shave my hair all off. Not a good cut or anything. The whole thing comes off. That's where it's at. And that's why I'm like this now, because I got bucked off here off of Sage. This is my second day here. And just like I said, they told me that Leland was there, and Leland, he's a good horse trainer. He's one of the best horse trainers that I know, and that's why one of the reasons I'm here is because of Leland and you guys. There's going to be a good home for her somewhere along the way. I heard somebody already wanted to take her, which is good. I like horses when they go to a good home. It makes me feel good. I don't like to see a horse go to a bad home, because nobody wants to go to a bad home. Everybody likes to be loved. That's where it's at. And see the horses I train, I see some of them out in the rodeo circuit. I see them being roped off of. I see kids riding them. And when I see that, that really makes me feel good right here. I feel real good when I see little kids riding a horse that I've trained and people roping off of them and being used in a good way, not being abused. This is my main tool that I use when I train horses. I don't whip the horse with this. I use it the way it's supposed to be used, is the rope, not use it on a horse. You use it on a horse, yeah, but to rope cattle and rope horses and, stuff like that. You use it right, not on the horse, whipping it, and you know what I mean. But yeah.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you have a good day training.
Hey, you too. Thank you.
The first day that he got on her, she took him for a ride.
Oh yeah.
He held on, but she was like, I'm not having this. I do not like this.
I've got a great ranch girl that breaks mine out.
Look at her go. Hi. You're doing so good.
She was something else when I first started.
Telling them.
But it wasn't her because I'm bald. It was another horse. She came around a lot quicker than the other one.
Did she move off leg pressure?
Yeah. But she's pretty much calmed down pretty much a lot quicker than the other one, just like I'm saying. The other one, I still got to work. Still got to work with her. But other than that, this one, she's leadable. She'll stand pretty good.
Alan, do you think it'll be okay if she comes in with her for a little bit? Okay.
And when you walk her, introduce yourself with your hand. Put your hand right here, have her smell you, so she gets to know who you are. That's how you introduce yourself to a horse. You put your hand up there, they smell you. That's how they get to know who you are.
Smell like lemons? I just put hand sanitizer on.
And then start petting them, start feeling them, talk to them.
Hi, honey. You're so pretty. Yeah. Hi. Hi.
Yeah, you're a kid girl. I know somebody new, girl.
Hi. You're doing so good.
She's not here to hurt you.
You're doing so good. Yeah. Hi. Oh. Oh. Is that better? Hi. You're beautiful. You think we could be friends?
Work on it, huh? Yeah, she'd be a really nice kid horse, I think. Just work with her and she'll really become a nice kid horse. That's what I want most horses as a kid horse. That way anybody can step on them.
So Jenna,
Yeah?
are we saying yes to the horse?
Yeah? I love her. Look at her. You want to come home with me? I think she said yeah. Yeah.
So today we had an adoption appointment. Her name was Jenna, and she was looking at Doba. What was awesome was that our gentler was already working with Doba this morning, so she was able to see Doba in action, and she was able to go and also interact with Doba, and she said yes to Doba. So we're very excited about this.
We were just like casually looking. We had talked a really long time about me getting a horse and boarding at the same place as my sister Cass. Just kind of was browsing lightly, and I found Bentley, who it just didn't work out. Somebody had reached out to me and mentioned Doba, and I saw her picture online, and I just fell in love. And I told him, I was like, we're still going, guys. Like, there's no question about it. And we made sure we did everything we could to get down here. Spoiled rotten. That's what you're gonna be. I had my mind made up on the way here for sure. I had seen the pictures on Facebook and on the website. I also saw her under saddle on Facebook, and I'd made a couple calls here with just a couple questions, and every answer that I got was the answer that I wanted to hear, and it worked out perfectly. And now I have a beautiful little 2-year-old horse. Ma, you think she's gonna be spoiled rotten? Yeah. He's just finishing tying up the hay. My sister Cass has a POA. Her name is Tess, and since Cass had that spinal surgery, I have been able to work with Tess and kind of get myself back to where I needed to be in the horse world, and it reminded me how much I needed a horse in my life. So I'm really excited. She's the first one over here.
For February, yeah.
First one in February.
There we go.
This is the new owner.
Found her original Coggins, but I made a copy of it so that the vet team still has a copy.
Gotcha. Okay, do you have her microchip stuff? I don't think it should be a problem though. But the numbers are on there, so you have all the microchip information.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Y'all have a great drive back.
We will. I bought a freaking horse. The experience here at Horse Plus was just amazing. The communication was wonderful, and I couldn't have picked a better rescue to work with.
Alan? And some of those are up there.
Are you up there?
Oh man, no, I'm not up for adoption no more. Yes.
Oh my god.
I'm not malnourished no more.
That is great.
Horse Plus rejuvenated you, huh?
Oh yeah. I think the best.
We do. We do work him, so he's good.
It's good.
They worked on me yesterday. Put gunpowder, so I'm good.
He said he wanted to be adopted.
Oh.
So
That's when I was malnourished, but it's just like.
Yeah, he was malnourished, but he saw the vets and
Yeah.
he's been
Yeah.
healed.
He watched
The
some
vets took care of me.
stuff. He decided
So he
to
found love.
Yeah.
Alan,
I got D1.
Who's gonna ring the bell?
We're having a meeting this morning because we all come into some really tough decisions. I can't get everyone in here. There we go. We have a lot of really tough decisions, and I know our medical team has done a lot of consulting. The last buyout, there was a horse that has got some issues, and we're trying to figure out what is the best thing for that horse. And you know, we love all animals and we try to do the best we can for all animals, but sometimes just all of us coming together after the veterinarians have done all their research and reached out and talked to other veterinarians, we can make a good decision. We don't want to put any animal through undue suffering. So that's the really hard part of this, is trying to do the best we can for each and every animal. So that's when we all come together and we talk and we figure it out as a united group. We had a really good meeting with our medical team and management here, and it's really, really hard when we have animals that are, you know, some of them come in and it's just so evident that they need euthanasia, and then others were like, okay, what's the best thing for that horse? And so we had a great meeting, and we're going to go ahead and proceed with Toby's treatments here. And it's going to be very touch and go. Like, we don't know, but the chances that he'll be able to live a comfortable life are at the point where it's like a 50-50, like we just don't know. So we're going to give it our best try, and as long as he's trying, we're going to be trying to fight for him. So he's going to have a long road of recovery ahead of us. We just hope and pray that he can make a full recovery. It's very possible we could do this surgery and all this rehab and that he still is experiencing lameness, but because it's not in the joint, it shouldn't be causing chronic pain. So there's just a whole lot of different factors that we discussed. I think we had like a 2-hour long meeting, and you know, we're just going to see how it goes. But at any chance, if we see him saying, I can't keep going, you know, the amazing thing is we have 2 veterinarians here that are extremely qualified. And so we're going to see how it goes. I know our medical team has a really busy schedule today with horses up in quarantine. And unfortunately, I can't be helping them because I am stuck on the computer. But I really enjoyed meeting with our medical team and really going over everything. We're on the front lines of so much breaking things, I feel like. But we had one horse with diphtheria, and we're studying all these horse diseases that we're finding within the slaughter pipeline.
we thought, well, that's just some crazy situation. But the last buyout, we had 2 more horses with diphtheria. And they both were extremely critical. One was a little 3-year-old Tennessee walking horse that was completely broke down. So she had diphtheria. And then another horse that was a very elderly horse that had medical problems. So they were both humanely euthanized. But we still do these tests. We still, are finding out these issues, and it's pretty scary. If you watch the old videos, I'm like loving on them and kissing their noses and stuff. And now it's like we're finding these diseases in these horses that they can give to humans that are very, very serious. And so that was another topic of discussion. So just so proud that we have a medical team and we can actually be getting to the bottom. If you Google, are there any cases of diphtheria in horses in the United States, Google will say no, but we have 3 confirmed cases within the last 4 months. So we're definitely finding out a lot of stuff. So very proud of our medical team and that we all want to fight to help every horse we can. And just we'll keep our fingers crossed for Toby. Hopefully the surgeries will go well and he'll be able to make a full recovery, but we just won't know until we get into this journey with him.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna walk around, just check on the animals. I know that the women from the work release program, they're working hard, pressure washing the trailers this morning, and then some other things. Yesterday they pressure washed the training barn for us, so that's great. Hi! I think his name is Chester. Yeah. Is this Chester? Yeah. Alright. I see Tux. Alrighty, let's check on Jafar. Hi, buddy. How you feeling? Did a little woozy. We'll go up here to Toby. Hi, Toby. Hey guys. What you doing?
All of them have the same problem. They're stingy with their head. All of them. She's tired, but she still won't let me pet her. I'm gonna try it now that she's tired, I'm gonna try it again. Still trying to fight it. Oh, that was my bit. On some of them, you have to unhook them right here and put the leather around their neck, around their head. That's the only way they'll let me pet them. Come on, buddy. Tap, 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 tap. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna pet you. I need this bait in your mouth for control, buddy. So I wonder why. How come I'm doing this to you? Because I need control. See, here it goes again. They all have this problem. All of them. I ain't one horse that I haven't had this problem with yet.
Alrighty, Nicole, who do we have here?
So this is Torty. She is one that got spayed last week, and then her incision opened, so she came back yesterday, and we cleaned it all out and reclosed it. And so she is just getting some fluids, and we're keeping an eye on her for a few days to make sure everything heals up well. Yep. But she's doing really good. She's very sweet. She's just been kind of hiding in her cage.
She's on antibiotics and anti-inflammatories.
Yeah.
She's eating really well and resting.
Good.
Sorry, it's just
Doing so good.
Why don't we repeat Onsior today too, because we don't have oral Onsior in stock yet.
Okay.
I will pull it up for her. Is that refrigerated, Nicole?
It is in the fridge, yes.
And what was that you gave her?
That was Onsior. Onsior is a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory that's labeled for kitties for post-op pain and swelling. So we're making sure that she's really comfortable. We can give those drugs orally, but she wasn't eating super well yesterday. She's eating better today. And since she already had this big bubble of fluids, it was just easy to pop that in there and make sure she got the full dose. But she looks a lot brighter to me than she did yesterday. I think she feels better.
Yeah. Good.
Her temp is coming down too.
Sweet girl.
Not that she had answer, but.
You ready?
Almost done. There's a lot of pressure. All done. Good job. Okay.
Kitty. No, later.
This little kitty had pretty elevated glucose on her blood work yesterday. Day before yesterday? Yesterday. She got spayed yesterday. She had a little funny feeling, something that felt maybe like an adhesion up by the pole of her left kidney. So I was in the abdomen anyway. And so we took an abdominal radiograph and we saw what could be some little tiny mineral defects in her kidneys. And her blood work showed pretty high glucose. It was 258. So even with stress can elevate glucose in cats, but I don't usually see it above about 180 if it's a stress glucose. So one of the possible differentials for high level of blood sugar is diabetes. But also with a fresh urine sample, we can check for kidney function parameters. So we didn't want to stress her out too much after surgery yesterday. And also during surgery, I usually empty their entire bladder. So when we identified that, after surgery, we went, oh, we should have saved some urine. So today we got a urine sample from her. And if she has glucose in her urine, then that would be a very strong confirming diagnosis that she actually is diabetic. But hopefully she just was really stressed out yesterday, and that glucose will go back down. But we're giving her some fluid support and just keeping a close eye on her.
And a minute ago, Nicole was able to get some fluid out
That's
of her
right.
bladder, right?
I am so impressed by Nicole. Nicole just performed a cystocentesis, which is legal for her to do as a licensed veterinary medical technician. But she did it in a way I haven't ever seen before, and she did it so gently with this kitty. She didn't even have to hold her hind legs, and she did it from the side. So the way I was trained, you put the cat on their back, which cats hate being on their back, and then you isolate the bladder with your hands, and then you poke straight through here. And she did it from the side. Nicole worked for a different small animal veterinarian, and man, it was beautiful. So one of the benefits to obtaining urine in that manner is that when cats urinate and urine touches kind of the external sphincter, it can get contaminated with surface bacteria. And then if you end up with bacteria in your urine, you don't know if that actually is causing a bladder infection or if it was residual. So a cystocentesis sample is an uncontaminated sample, and we get the most diagnostic information from it.
So I am just running a urine sediment on gasket. Gasket is the one we just did a urine on. We were checking because some of her blood work indicated that maybe she might have some glucose in her urine, but she does not, so that was good. But to do a complete urinalysis, we're also going to look at the sediment, make sure nothing else looks off in there, no bacteria, make sure she doesn't have like a super high white blood cell count or anything like that. So I am just getting that ready, and then we'll be looking at it under the microscope. Ooh, this one's stuck. It's like to stick together.
Yeah. I love doing this in biology.
Yeah, I love the microscope. You can learn a lot from just a little bit of something on a slide. Sometimes with this microscope, it's hard to focus in on the right field.
So everything's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, so I don't see any bacteria. There might be like an occasional one, but that's nothing serious. Couple red blood cells here and there. Don't really see any white blood cells, so that's good. It means there's no infection in there. Occasional skin cell, which is normal. So yeah, overall it looks really good.
Good. Okay, so what are you up to, Lynn?
Well, we just got finished with a live, and now we're putting everything up, and I'm making my rounds. I'm checking to make sure everybody's doing okay. If they need anything, if they need something to do. Basically, that's what I'm doing right now.
How was the live?
Oh, it was fun. Okay, we were eating so much sugar that it was.
Oh, we've got some goodies.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't tell you. Yes, we do have goodies that our supporters sent us, and I'm very. Whew, yeah.
Okay, well that sounds great. Thank you, Lynn. Okay, I am back up at quarantine. They're doing some more checks on some of the reservation horses. It's going to be a little bit loud in here. So what are you guys up to?
So we have a group out of Q3. It's a group of 5 mares. They're the ones that we had separated out from the stallions that they had come with a couple weeks ago. We decided to run them back through, see how everybody's doing, check their temperatures, update any vaccines that they need, see if anybody is healthy enough to be out of their quarantine or if they need to stay in it longer. So we're just kind of going through one at a time. We're on our 3rd mare right now, and then we have 2 more to go.
Cool. Comes.
Girl, come on down here.
I know, you want to be with that one.
Keep going.
Good girl.
Nice.
Both sides. She was the one who was talking about that. I feel like.
So I'm going to go ahead and let them continue. Vince is filming more of a standalone video for you guys, so I'm gonna leave them to it. They've just got these two, I believe, left. Go over here. Looks like we've got some rain coming.
Here we go. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl.
Mr. Man followed me up to quarantine. You ready to go back down? Also, the other day when I said that was mesquite, I don't really think that was mesquite. That might have been Molina instead. I don't think it was Naira. But I don't know. I don't really think that was mesquite. I think I was wrong. Hey, Bentley. I want to see your eyes. I don't want to see your nostrils. Beautiful boy. You're probably itchy with all that mud. You itchy right there. You gonna lick my hand now? Oh. Sorry. Looks like Tallulah and Tux have found friends in each other. Are you guys besties now? Are you into Lula Besties now?
Holy cow.
So this morning when Alan found out that he was up for adoption, he didn't even see the photo card on the wall.
No, I thought
He just saw it right
I thought you guys was messing around, so I didn't even care to look up there now. Look at this.
I asked him did he want to take it for a souvenir, and he was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "The card." And he was like, "What card?" And then he saw.
Look at that. Like,
oh man, you guys.
That's you out in the wild, man. Look at that.
He was
Yeah.
You clean up nicely.
Well, thanks for Sage.
Thanks for saying.
Yeah.
There you go. That's right.
Yeah.
Couldn't have, gotta have the short hair. Couldn't you
That's
go,
right.
go into Gala looking
Yeah.
like a beetle or something?
Now I get adopted and I can't leave the place now. Yeah. I'm stuck here. Hey, you guys all have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
You guys. Yeah.
Good night, Lynn. Good night, Emily. Good night.
Alrighty, Nicole, what are you up to?
So I am still working on inventory. There wasn't a super good inventory system. We had a lot of stuff kind of all over the place, multiple spots, all sorts of different expiration dates. So I have finished the treatment room. Most of this room, I'm just kind of going through some of our small animal surgery prep supplies, making sure nothing's expired and kind of taking an inventory, figuring out what I need to order to replace. And then as I go, I'm kind of like wiping everything down too, making sure everything's clean and organized. So I've been doing this for over a month as I have time. And today, both Dr. Gina and Dr. Lydia are off. So it was a good time to kind of just like really get to it and have the time to focus on it without having to go out and check a bunch of patients and do surgeries and stuff. So.
Gotcha. And then how is Blackberry doing?
She's doing great. The swelling in both eyes that were removed has gone down quite a bit. So that looks fantastic. She has a great appetite. She's drinking.
Good.
She just got her second dose of her antibiotic. So she will be all set with her antibiotics. And then she has one more day of her pain medication. But she has been very comfortable. We haven't seen any indication that she's in pain. So she's doing great.
And then we have Haley in here. She's cleaning the treatment room in here. Looks great and it smells great. It looks great, Haley. And here we have Blackberry. She's at her little hay net here. She's doing really well. I'll give you guys a little close-up of her eyes. Here's her cute little nose. Bye, sweet girl. Well, good morning. Good morning. So I'm going to head up into quarantine to see what the babies are doing right now. We've got Arizona and this might be Concho. Just drinking some water. Everybody else is at the hay eating. This one is Arizona. Oh, look at them all running. Wow. Here they come again. Oh man, this is awesome. I love seeing them run. They are hyper. Feeling good. Okay, now they're taking a break. Gotta catch their breath. Everyone's getting some water now. Well, hello, little one. Hi. So Jason, what are you up to?
Well, I am actually getting outside lighting now on the quarantine barn. Now that sun sets later and later, it's time to get the outside. Wait, no, I should have had this done earlier. Anyway, it's better late than never, and the outside light's going up, and there's a lot of them. Like, there's lots of lights. So we're gonna get those all hooked up here. Not finish it today. It's gonna be a long project, but once those are on, you flip the light, it should be like day out here in the middle of the night. So that's gonna be really good for those late night rescues and emergency care and all that good stuff late at night. So that's my project for the next couple days.
Nice.
And this is why you don't work below Jason unless you're wearing a big hard hat, because things fall. Gravity does not cease to exist just because I'm working up high, unfortunately. I dropped my screwdriver. This one. But it's okay, I needed other things.
Hey, Haley. Well, I'm gonna leave Jason to it and see what else is going on. Earlier, Alan had out Sago Lily, and then now he's got Sierra out and is gonna work with her.
Once you lose a stirrup, man, you're gone. You gotta keep your foot in the stirrup. Yeah.
Okay, he's on Sierra right now.
Get off. And the second time, the third time around, we're on the leash her. Okay. Alright, don't drop your head, I don't like that. First thing you guys do when you drop your head, you start bucking. Hey, don't be dropping your head, I'm dropping you.
He's gonna get down very slowly. There we go. Sierra was bucking yesterday, or the day before. So he's working with her. Alrighty, he is riding Sierra. Keith did take some footage with his phone, so I'm going to add that in too, but she's doing really good so far.
caught so far was this one right here. Ain't giving me no problem. Never buckled the saddle. I mean, yes, the first day she did. Buckled the saddle. 2 rounds.
Very cool.
Other than that, she's good. Go forward, buddy. You got long neck. You got long neck. Good. Hey, Good. See, there's nothing wrong with standing in one place. Wow. Good girl. All kicky, tail, good, you go. Okay, let's go. Forward, not backwards. You got it reversed the wrong way. There you go. Transmission's kind of out of order.
Yeah.
Hey, Bruno. This is Nita. She came in about an hour ago with her 3 brothers. They were an accidental litter. They thought that their female that they had couldn't get pregnant because she never had a litter of puppies before, ever. And then their male got to her and found out that she could get pregnant, and so they had their babies. I think they said they had they said they found homes for 5, but these 4 were left, and they just couldn't keep all 4 of them, so they brought them here. They are Australian Shepherd, Great Pyrenees, Border Collie mixes. Their father is 100% Aussie, and then their mom was the Pyrenees Border Collie. Which, in my opinion, Aussies and Pyrenees I know it's not ethical to crossbreed, but they're like the best of both breeds. I have one at my parents' house, and he was the calmest puppy. Of course, he was still playful, but he would eat, sleep, play for a little bit, and just do it all over again. And he is ginormous now, but he was such an easy dog. And then I have a purebred Aussie at my house. And he's a little cuckoo.
10 tons of energy, cannot sit still. So I just feel like those two mixed together balance each other out. As you can tell, she has no care in the world other than to lay in her bed.
That's just so cute. So what are you about to
Yeah, I am going to deworm her. I already gave her some flea and tick medicine. I brought her in here and she's really pretty, and so I decided to keep her in here with me just because I'm trying to convince myself not to take her home because I have too many dogs. But a big tick fell off of her, so I already gave her flea and tick medicine, and I picked her up and her mouth hung open. So I was like, okay, well, you've got worms, so while I have you in here, I might as well deworm you, and I'm going to give her her kennel cough vaccine. And then on Monday, when Dr. Jean and Dr. Lydia are back, we're going to get her spayed and her brothers neutered so that Megan from High Forest can come and take them and put them into her adoption program. No? No, like, I gotta give you like 3 of these because you weigh a lot. These are big puppies. They're only 5 months old. If you look at her incisors right here, when they're babies, they're of course much smaller, but once they hit about 4 months old, they get their adult ones. So that's an easy way to tell how old a puppy is based off of their front incisors. Just because you can never be too sure. So these guys were born around the time of Oktoberfest last year.
Look at that. You did
And
so
you're
good.
way too cute. Okay. I know, I'm sorry. It's another one, and then you're only going to get a little bit of the next one, okay? I promise. You got to have 12. You weigh quite a bit. I know it's gross. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't. Oh, she's going to make it impossible for me to get her mouth open now.
There we go.
There we go. See? In there. Now you can have a cookie. There you go.
Good girl.
You are such a good dog. No. I gotta put icky stuff up your nose. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Don't hide them from me. I need your nose. Can I have your nose? Don't. I'm sorry. I know.
Oh. What was that stuff?
That was her kennel cough vaccine. It's not the nicest. They changed it. You have to put it up their nose. It's also not nice when they sneeze it back in your face. Let's see. Yeah, I just gotta poke you in your booty and then you'll be all done. Yeah. Wow. I need this one. Oh. Okay, your skin. Oh, what a good girl. Good girl. So brave. Yep. Oh, Dan, you did so good. She's way too cute. Way too cute. Okay, there you go. You can go back to laying that way now. No? You want to lay that way now? Okay. Hey, Vince.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. So, real quick, can you introduce yourself to everybody once more and tell them about your position here?
Sure, yeah. So I'm Vince. Hello. And I am the new media manager. So I am just getting everything organized. In the next few weeks, we're hopefully going to be running smoothly and just trying to get things scheduled, organized, so we have a bit more of a routine. Mm-hmm. And right now I'm just editing some footage from yesterday. The vet team was up at the new intake barn doing some checkups on reservation horses. So hopefully I will have that video done and out by Monday. And yeah, aside from that, just interviewing a couple people for another video person, so we can get a third video person on the team, and then hopefully get some more videos out and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm on today, and just trying to get a few more things done before we got to head out for the weekend.
Alrighty, thank you.
Absolutely, thank you, Haley.
We haven't said hi to Willie and Mama in a bit. Hi guys. Well, there we go. Hi, Mama. Hi, Dasher.
This group of 3 geldings came out of quarantine earlier this week, and 2 of them, Dasher and Horatio, both have signs of some significant sacroiliac discomfort. Horatio's the one that was down in the trailer, and he was a walking skeleton, and he's improved. He responded to pain medication, but you'll see when he walks, he still just seems to be super uncomfortable. So we're going to try a different approach to pain control. We're going to give him some Nex HA injections, which basically treats inflammation and arthritis kind of at the source. It's an IV infusion. So we're also maybe going to take some more radiographs. Dr. Gina took a bunch of radiographs that I haven't looked at yet. He definitely can only be a pasture pet, but he's just an absolute love. Super, super sweet boy. So I'm hopeful that we can get his pain under control, because I think he would make a great pasture companion for somebody. Okay, friends. And then the little guy in here, Donnelly, is very naughty and very hard to catch, but has no health problems. That's how it goes, right? This horse is basically lame in all 4 feet, but 3 out of 4 feet. So he's got discomfort in his pelvis and both of his hind legs and his right forelimb. So he just kind of, like, he's obviously lame, but if he was only lame in his right forelimb, he would be limping worse than he is now. Yeah, you're a good boy. This is our dental speculum, which I absolutely adore. It looks like a torture device, but it's some like aluminum alloy, so it's pretty light, and it's designed to safely hold the mouth open so we can examine not just the front of his mouth, but the whole back of his mouth. Normally we try to do dentals within the first week or 2 after arrival, but he had ulcers all in his mouth, and he was gaining weight effectively. So having dental work done when your mouth is super ulcerated feels to me like unnecessary discomfort. He also just had a ton going on, so hopefully he doesn't have awful teeth. But we put his dental off because he has a lot going on, and we didn't want to cause him distress because of those bad ulcers in his mouth.
Thank you. Sure.
He just has some little points.
That's all I saw on the radiographs, but
Yeah.
he wasn't really still, so
Yeah.
his jaws were kind of all over the place.
Yeah, he really doesn't need a lot of work.
Yeah, so why haven't you gained more weight than you have, sir? Because he's been on a weight replacer.
Yeah. I'm almost done.
Just to clarify, that they have not had a proper break or vacation in 20 years, correct?
It's been 22 years.
22 years. Every
22
vacation or time off has been they've been very much
They've
working.
been pretty much, Tawny never puts her computer down. Basically, she's always working. This is the first time since I've been here that Tawny left her computer behind and took an actual real break. We didn't even talk the whole time. And I kind of instructed staff that if they reached out to Tawny about anything work related, they were going to be in big trouble.
We were told if we even made one little text or phone call, our hand would get chopped off. Not really, but.
I've just been so thankful to our team that Tawny and Jason could take a vacation. And I'm just going to, tell you all that you need to take vacations. You need to take care of yourself. You need to take a break. You need to get away from stuff. Whatever that is for you, a weekend, a week, whatever. But take a break. Nothing should consume your life to the point that you can't take some time off.
It even says rest on the Shabbat. That's the fourth commandment. You rest.
There is
you
a
don't
Sabbath
work.
commandment.
Take a break from the world.
Take
Unplug.
a break. So, I think the world was meant to have a break at least one day, right?
Yes.
You can do more when you feel better, when you're rested, make better decisions, right? I gotta tell myself that too. Keith's always telling me, you work too much. So I'm kind of preaching to the choir out there. I gotta make sure I follow my own advice, right?
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you, Vince.
Rats too.
Yeah,
The
probably.
whole shebang.
Yeah, might as well do it.
All the things.
Abbreviated pre-purchase exam.
Exactly.
Let's do it. I'll do going cards in those. Ooh, it's warm.
What's warm?
The blood.
Good boy. All right. Let's do the same thing on the right. People who watch the Horse Plus show thought that I was cussing every time I took them because it makes a beep, and they were like,
Did you see that comment? Or
no, someone told
okay.
me that someone had commented that.
Where y'all coming from?
Leona.
Okay, cool.
Oh wow.
And here's the bonded pair.
Oh my god, she is so much bigger
And the
than
brown
her.
one is his mom. They're both her sons.
You are big. And beautiful.
Yeah, both are weathered, and of course she's a doe.
Wow.
Okay, just kind of signifies.
Hi guys. Hey, how are you? Good. We're about to do a dental, so hopefully that doesn't bug you. But we're so happy you can meet Shelly. She's a real cute girl.
She's hiding.
She was supposed to just like move a couple little specks.
Right
There
in
she
here.
is.
Debris on it. I don't know how much.
Oh my
She's probably sleeping. She's hibernating.
Or is that like this?
You sleeping, ma'am?
Oh my goodness.
She's cute when she wakes up too.
So how long does she sleep?
Just till the heaters kind of warm back up.
Okay.
She regulates her body temp.
You guys need some bonus goats with your turtle today?
We saw them. They're big.
They are big.
The sun. I cannot believe how big the sun is.
Yeah. Hey guys.
He's well fed.
Yeah. We raised Nigerian dwarfs.
Yeah.
So they're like a fraction of the size of him.
Yeah, I'm used to those. I grew up raising more goats.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we think she's more of the Nubian, and he's
Yeah.
more of the boar.
How are
The
they
daddy
like
is-
socially? Are they pretty good coming?
Yeah, they're pretty friendly. The mom is a little more friendly, but he's a little more standoffish because
Yeah.
he's younger.
Alright.
But yeah, she'll come right up the trees.
How old is he?
Okay. 3 or 4. And she's 8, I believe.
He's so pretty.
Hi, Gordon. Alright.
Hi, Gordon.
The sweetest cat here.
He likes to sleep in our apartment. Liv, she is super sweet when you catch her. So I would definitely feel more comfortable just maybe going slow with kids, not just having them run around behind her. But yeah, just letting her introduce them slowly. She should come right around.
And Liv was the Mustang?
Yeah, Liv's the black one.
Okay.
But yeah, she's her brand. She is branded. I'm not sure if we have her BLM title. I have to double check on that. But yeah, she's really pretty. But yeah, her brand.
You said both of them are halter broke?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, if we wanted to kind of see them up close.
Yeah, I can run them into the pen.
Okay.
And bring them into the room.
I think we definitely are interested in the Mustang, the paint, and then probably Bentley.
Probably.
And maybe Zora.
Yeah, there's Zora again. Yeah, she's bossy.
Yeah.
Okay, I can bring in the 2 paint. I can paint in the Mustang.
She kicks me, I'm kicking her back.
Slipped on ice. If I slip on another piece of ice, through the hole. At least she uses it. Most of them don't. No, ma'am. Yeah! You're so small. Can't believe you're 11 years old. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're all right. There you go. Thank you.
Ooh, doesn't that little bit of sun and tiny bit of warmth get you excited for spring?
Yes, I want it here quicker.
I know.
Oh, I'm tired of wearing 5 layers to stay warm.
Tired of not feeling my hands.
My
I know I
toes are
have
always
hands,
cold.
I just haven't felt them in a while.
My toes are always cold.
Okay, now Zora and Bentley.
I'm really leaning towards Nova. I wish that Liv, we knew if she was rideable, because I'd get her in a hot second. She's so pretty.
I would go with Doba. Just because, again, Bentley does have some of his triggers, so he has been hurt by people. But
Yeah.
Doba's straight off of the reservation, so she's never really been around people.
So any idea why she was surrendered?
They were rounded up.
Okay.
during one of the reservation roundups.
Okay.
So she's never been around people, so she's never able to put a negative experience with people.
I got you.
So which one are you thinking about right now?
Either one of them.
Liv or Doba?
Liv or Doba, okay.
I mean, they all are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be the first one, last one I'll get kicked.
Yeah.
I'd rather be kicked than do it. I got me on the chest. That was the worst. Trying to put my back up to clean, and he just went.
Oh man.
He had a tendency whenever I get on him first time, he would run, throw me off, and then we were good. He would just, my Morgan. Pokey, he was at Appaloosa. He was a titty baby. Blind in one eye. He was a beautiful horse, but we play tag in the yard. I just run, smack him, run off, and he'd knock me down, and I'd go back at him. He was obviously a lot faster, but he let me catch him.
Yeah.
He wouldn't run me to death. He knew there was apple treats in his pocket, so it was just like a vacuum cleaner. This jacket, my other one was ripped where he could get his whole nose in there.
What do you all have right now?
We got a colt stud, but he ain't dropped yet, so he's still a baby. And then we've got a sorrel horse, and I've got a paint that he got cut last year. And then we got a little donkey. He's still a stud.
Nice.
He's a character.
Yeah.
He's the sweetest donkey. We give you hugs and
What's his name?
Clyde.
Clyde? That's a great name.
So he's a
Oh,
character.
wow, yeah.
He's just a loving little dude.
Yeah, he's got a lot of character. You can just tell from the photo.
Personality.
Oh, yeah.
And we got Ringo. He's the old man.
Oh, wow.
He's pretty.
That's really cool.
He's about the best as far as being broke.
Uh-huh.
And then my paint, he got cut last year. The spot on this other side of his eye is shaped like a horse.
Okay, wow, those are beautiful.
I thought I had a picture of his eye over there. You can see the donkey, he's always curious
Oh, yeah.
what's going on. He's my little buddy.
Oh.
See if it's shaped like a horse head.
Oh, yeah, it is. That's so cool. Like a horse, like a bust or something. That's really cool. Okay. That's unique.
I said, when I seen him, I was like, I got to have him.
Oh, yeah.
He's,
Good, Loki?
He's what, 7?
Yeah. He's a big baby.
Oh, you're in the middle of an adoption appointment.
I can probably put him with Gray.
This guy's super easy to catch.
Yeah.
Mine are all
Yeah. You shake some feet and they come running.
Pop the lid
Haley,
off
I'm
that
just
bucket.
gonna pop him back in I2, but if you need help moving him in a second, we can help.
Okay.
Your other horse doesn't do as well?
Well,
Ornery.
the donkey likes to take the halter off of the paint. And so when he takes, he's like, I'm free and you'll never catch me. So it's a headache getting the halter back on him. We've lost probably, I'd say, at least 5 halters in the pasture.
Oh, wow.
For the donkey just takes them off of him.
You find them in the bush hog.
Not when you want to find them, though.
No. So now how come the white mare is in here with her?
Just quick.
Just the white mare is in here with her just because?
She ran in here.
Oh. So they brand them when they catch them?
Yeah.
And that's freeze brand?
Yeah. So the dashes, like 2 dashes on top, are usually 1. If it's 1 dash, then it's probably like a 0. So it's just like,
Hi. Hi.
yeah. So normally it's 1-1, and then down here is their age. So 8, so 1, and then 8, so 2018.
Okay.
Well, she
Oh,
picked up
wow.
on that. You know what to do.
You know what to do. Oh, wow.
Yeah, we were surprised when we first got her because the vets do their exam and then they barely touch that point, and she stood there for the longest time with her foot up. And we're like, is she hurt? And we're just like, no, she just does that.
Nice.
She's a good girl. She's pretty.
You work outside a lot?
Try not to.
She's doing great.
I carried.
I was telling my husband she's doing better than our paint that we have at our house.
Hohenwald for the HVAC and the refrigeration.
Oh, cool.
When I got to get on the roof, I need.
Oh yeah, whew. Yeah, let's get some like wind chill blasts up there.
I was up there earlier before we come over here, and it's miserable.
Yes.
So I've got $1 million bit to try out.
So how long have you been working with her?
This is my first time.
What?
Yeah.
Haley's just that good.
I thought for sure y'all had a bond. Y'all formed a bond. She's doing great.
So she knows what to do. It's not too bad.
And you said you guys have had her for about a month?
Yeah. Back up. Back. 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 Back.
I've never had a horse that has reverse. We go one direction and we can turn, but we don't know backup yet. How calm and so well mannered with the saddle.
You want to walk her, Andrew?
Should be playing in the mud.
How's her activity level? Is she pretty spunky?
Yeah, she runs and slides full body in the mud. That's why she's covered.
You sound like Loki. We have a paint at the house and he's black because he likes to play in the mud.
Yeah, she loves mud.
It's up to you, Andrew.
How come I got to be the decision maker?
Because she's so pretty but so is Doba.
I said they're both beautiful. But when it comes to saddle breaking,
I'm going to go with her.
I think she'll be the best. She'll be nice.
She's a good fit.
So, are we adopting Liv today?
We're adopting Liv today.
Yay!
A quick adoption photo really quick. You guys can stand by here.
Come on. That was pretty, girl. One.
Okay. So Andrew, how do you feel?
I feel great. I say I've always loved horses.
Mm-hmm.
I had 2 when I was a kid, and then I traded for dirt bikes, and then once I got older, the bikes are a little too hard on the body.
Mm-hmm.
These guys were easy to ride. We just walk. We don't need to go fast.
Probably get a little more emotional connection out of the horses too. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. That bike don't care if I hit the ground at all.
And how did you two decide on Liv?
Well, I think we had our eye on her. Yeah, for a minute, and I think just kind of seeing her temperament just kind of solidified. She seems like she's going to be a good catch for our house.
Definitely. Would you recommend this to anyone who's looking at horses
Absolutely.
Or goats, because there's some pretty ones over there.
Yeah.
And what's next for Liv?
She's going to find her person, which is our 12-year-old boy, and hopefully they grow to have a good bond with one another, and we're excited to see where it goes. Just make some friends with our other horses. And
That's right, because y'all have a few more, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
And geese and chickens and pigs and dogs and a goat. So she'll just kind of fit in.
It's all good.